we're gonna start with the repair on this door. As you can see, I already locate the damage, which he had lines and deep dents all along the door. Okay, I'm gonna set up and put some more pictures of the prior damage of the door. Okay, we will be using a dent puller, which is this one right here. Okay, it's called the Maxi. There is a lot more brands out there. There's a lot more machines. Whatever you can afford, and use it. There is also the stud welders, the spot welders. So as you can see, come closer. As you can see, I grind on the whole line where the damage was. Okay, the way this tool works is it has a ground. This is a ground. Okay, so you put the ground on the grinded part, where it's bare metal already. Okay, you grab the actual current line. Okay, so what you can do, or what you're going to do, is going to start finding where the line was, where the deep crease was. Okay, so you can see, come a little closer here. You can see a line right here. It's a deeper line compared to the other ones. You can see that mark. Actually, when you are grinding the vehicle or the panel, you can see how it's marked differently on the way you're grinding it. Okay, so has to go to bare metal. You got your ground going. Make sure your machine is actually on. Okay, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna start right on the line. So check this out. There you go. It's welded in. Push the panel. Take it off. Just by twisting it. Don't have to do anything crazy. Okay. There you go. You see how the panel is coming out by itself. So you gotta make sure you get the whole crease out. Okay. There you go. You can see every time I pull. Look at this area, and you can see how it pulls with the hole, with the dent. Okay. Look at that. You see? So every time you pull a little bit of the dent, you can see how a bigger area start coming out with it. Okay, look at that. The whole reason of doing this, it's actually to pull only the panel or the part that it was pushed in. This is not disrespect for any of my colleagues out there, but we all work differently. Okay, I have been working on this industry. I'm the third generation on the industry, and I have been working since I was a kid with this. Okay, find the right ways and the wrong ways to do it too. What I'm going to teach you is going to be the right way. Okay, so let's keep going. Again, you can see how by each pull, more and more on that area comes out with it. Look. Okay. Sometimes that gets a little tricky. So okay, folks. So as I was telling you, you do your pulls and everything on the panel where the actual damage was. Right. That is the reason why I only had grinded those lines, right? So I don't go crazy and I don't expand my damage or the attempt to repair, as a lot of other people do. We only have to make sure we pull the dents that are on the panel themselves. Okay, this machine, this specific machine, and a lot of its brothers, I should say, they're similar. Okay, there is a lot of attachments on them, like there is harder dents or deeper dents. You can put this one, and acts as a slide hammer. All right, so like on this one, there's a deeper dent on the quarter panel. Same. Remember, the ground has to be on the panel that you are actually working on. Okay, so there you go. That's a deeper dent. You can see the disfiguration of the dog leg right here. Okay. What you're gonna do, what you want to do. Okay, so this is the dent right there. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the dent puller right on the dent. It's going to attach. And we're going to slide hammer it. You should see how the actual metal came out right away after the first hammer out. So we just twist it, get it out. There is no damage on the outer panel. So the mistake that a lot of us technicians do, it's sometimes we let it heat too much, okay? And when that happens, we start making holes on the panel. We don't want to do that, okay? The reason for that is because if we made a hole, we have to weld it, okay? And if we weld it, we're compromising the inside of the panel a lot more. So we have to treat it, okay? There's a lot of things that you can make a mistake on, okay? So the better and more uniform the mark is, you can see just a mark, but the dent came out, okay? So there's still more damage, of course. It's not that easy, right? But we just keep going until the metal is perfect, okay? Because that's what we want. We want to make sure the dent is out, okay? So we have that dent completely out. Then I'm going to show you how to work the rest of it out, right? So again, I was just explaining the different uses and the different attachments on this machine, okay? So that is for deeper dents, so it gives you a lot more leverage to pull it out, okay? When you use only to pull on an even scenario with your own strength, I mean, it's a lot easier and you can see a lot more when the damage is coming out, okay? So there is also this, okay? This, it's just looks like a spring for harder body lines, okay? If I were to have the damage right on the body line, I would weld this panel or this spring on it, right? And what this does, it just helps me to pull the dent out evenly instead of doing each spot by each spot, okay? So you weld this, okay? Then you have this, okay? This tool is supposed to hold the spring out, and then it helps you to pull it out evenly, okay?